starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25. They're going to bury him in the backfield. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Now on second and 13. Mahomes to the right side. It's Kelsey. A little trouble thus far on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 11. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
8 yards on the return following a punt of 41. And the Rams will go on offense here for the 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They start the drive with Cook, and he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Chandler Jones so quick. He was the one that got in to stop that one before it got started. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray. That went into the hands of Tony downfield. Touchdown, LA! Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at it, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. Play fake. Murray. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Murray now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
It's up about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal? That's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Murray sets to throw on 4th. And this is going to be intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Cards are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal. Well, Charles certainly circled that play. We might have to revisit it later. They had 3 in their back pocket. They go for it on 4th and goal and throw the pick.
Well, you know, we're still in the first half. A bold call nonetheless. And I guess the book might have said, take the 3. But it looks like they burned the book and just said, give me the analytics. And the analytics said, go for it. Didn't work out.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver. And as this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Rams 7, Cardinals nothing.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A handoff to Barkley on the option. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play as we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
They'll try and run forward with Barkley, and they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
Mahomes now to throw. This will be caught at about the 5. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Gallup, his first touchdown on the year. And the Cards are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And we are tied at 7.
Lions second set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Rams take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin first and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
On second and 10, Murray. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards on his first catch. It's a first down as well. And he went in route there from the slot for the completion.
Love how he runs his routes because it's all setting up your defender. Give him a little something one way, take it the other way. Head and shoulder fake. Sometimes you make one step to the outside, then break it inside. Really well run route.
The Rams at 6-2 to start play. They come in playing really well on both sides of the ball. They've won 6 of their last 8 CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, LA! Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of points, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10. Yeah, boy, it is tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Rams and Cardinals, they met 3 times a season ago. They each won in the other's building in the regular season. The Cardinals 37-20 in Week 4, and the Rams in Week 14 on Monday night would win it 30-23. And then, of course, they would also meet in the first ever Monday night wild card game, the final game of the first Super Wild Card weekend. And the Rams kicked off their title run with a 34-11 win at SoFi. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
4 yards.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. The Cardinals on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay.
And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Mahomes now on first down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Play number 9 on the drive coming up, and they need 9 yards on third down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And the Rams are going to take possession of the turnover on downs. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Now a deep... Second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Our first look at the NFL scoreboard comes from Green Bay. And the Cowboys on the board again. It's a 2-touchdown lead there. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. In motion goes the tight end. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Bass on for the extra point.
It's good, and it is now 21-7.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. First down, Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Looking to throw is Mahomes.
And no hesitations, they go right back to Kelsey.
To To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That is certainly one way to frustrate a quarterback. When there's extra defenders on the field, dime package, lots of speed, no space to fit in the football.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Meanwhile, Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Throwing on second and long. Mahomes. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. Here's Damiere Byrd to return from his end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
On second and 9, Murray. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown, Allen. It's so easy to focus on the speed and elusiveness of Kyler Murray, but as he shows right there, don't sleep on the arm strength.
And I'm telling you, nothing will let up a crowd more than a play like that. Here in the stadium, all eyes were on the receiver streaking downfield, and you know everyone was thinking, throw it, he's open. What a connection there for the touchdown.
Now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. From the end zone, here comes Herbert. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. They'll try and get this run game going. This is Barkley. This would be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's second and a couple. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. Now after the false start, here's second and 7. Now Mahomes. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. A solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Mahomes throw complete there to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Mahomes now on 1st down. Gets it quickly to Galladay. And he's going to get this down near the 25. From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes hitting Juju on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Mahomes to throw once more. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now here's Mahomes. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Kenny Galladay, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. So a very important first drive of the 3rd quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. That is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Ryan Suckup set to kick off.
Now it's Ryan Suckup on after the touchdown to kick it away. Bird to return from his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, they've intercepted Murray for the 3rd time. A.J. Boye with a pick. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, could start getting a little more interesting.
And the Cardinal 1st down.
Barkley, inside handoff. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to small up the ball carrier.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. He's got his man. It's Gallup. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Michael Gallup with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will shrink to 6. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's going to leave him with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt him. We'll be back. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there at 22.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, that's good decision-making right there. Understood down and distance. Knew it wasn't 3rd down, and he still had another opportunity to earn the first down. Good job throwing it away and avoiding an interception.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cook. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walk the ball of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're going for it. Hits Murray. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Again, they'll throw with Murray. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is caught. He's got a touchdown, LA. Kadarius Toney with touchdown number 3 here in this game, and 17 now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. The Rams leave the offense on the field. They'll go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th-quarter lead. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
It's Kelsey on the ground. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. These two have hooked up 9 times now this afternoon as they pick up the first.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
Barkley on 1st down, running into a wall as he's stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 38-yard line.
Mahomes now to throw. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. It was Josh Sweat who got him down on the defensive side.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes escaping the pressure right. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. Open man right side is Smith-Schuster, complete. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Mahomes to throw it. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. Touchdown! Marquez Callaway. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. So here's a big play for the Cardinals as they'll go for 2. Mahomes. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. Now it's Ryan Succop on after the touchdown to kick it away. Bird to return from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. It was Jarran Reed who got him down.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation. And taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now Murray. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Back to throw it. Murray. Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tonyan. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Working with a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Murray to throw. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. So the LA Rams with a victory here. And a little bit of a surprise, they lose the turnover battle, but wind up winning the ballgame.
And this is very unusual because you know all teams stress winning the turnover battle as a key indicator to winning ball games. So when you get something that goes against the grain like the one we saw here, it's quite the oddity. Now, let's face it, they'll be very happy that they pulled this off, but they do know that in the future, they've got to work on taking care of the football because this won't happen very often.
So for L.A., the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year.